There you go. Today my wife went up to the plant giveaway that was around the corner done by a local council, and this is the spread that we got, and I want to go through them just to show you what we've got in WA and what they're providing us for free, which is cool. So if you have a local council, make sure you keep an eye on them and see if they're going to give away some plants, and if they don't, encourage them to give you some native plants for your area. But here we go. Okay, so the first one is Dinella revolta, I think it's called, and the short name for it is the blueberry lily, right? And what it does, it has these little blue flowers that the bees and everything love, which comes off them and comes into a 15 to 30 centimetre kind of size. One can be found in all the states in Australia apart from the Northern Territory, and the little blue flower is really cool in it, and we actually got 2 of those, which is going to go into the backyard because it's the small ones. I'm going to put it in between the other plants, but make sure you still get full sun. So if you're putting it in between other plants, make sure you have some sun, because these little dudes like to have a suntan. Next one is a Temporal Retro USA, I think, or normal people call it a cocky's tongue, because it has a cocky's tongue flower that comes out of it. It actually looks like a cocky tongue going wada like that. If you imagine a cocky doing that, that's exactly what it looks like. One is actually from Sharks Bay, not from Rockingham, so it still grows here. It's still a coastal plant, and it will still go really successful here, but it's not actually from this area. So that's a bit of a strange one to throw in the mix, unless I'm wrong, which I could be. So this one I've got spread around the yard already. This is called a coastal pigface, or a Culpiborus sen, right? And it does this beautiful, beautiful flower that comes out every so often. I think it's once a year. It's this big, huge flower, and I've done a thing on it, and it does a fruit as well, apparently. But basically, it's a ground cover. So you plant it where you want a lot of ground cover. So it does a pink flower, and basically, if you want more of it around the yard, you just cut it off a little bit, and you put it in the ground, and then you grab another one. It's like it is a succulent, so you can do that. You can put it in pot plants, you can put it wherever. It's a very good plant. So this one's called Anagozazathros flavarius, right? Or what us common Australian folk call it, kangaroo paw. This is a really good kangaroo paw. It's actually from this area, and it grows around most of the WA, but it's a very long kangaroo paw, so it grows these big, massive, it grows about 1 metre. And then it does these massive flowers, and it survived not getting watered very much this year at the back, so I've already got a couple. But it does a lovely yellow flower. So this one's a Westginia dampiria, or a Shore West ringia. So the name isn't any easier either direction that you go with this one. But it grows in South Australia and Western Australia. It's kind of one of those ones that we're like, oh, you guys got that and we've got that, and yeah, high five sort of thing on the Nullarbor. But this one's a good one. It grows like purple flowers, or has white mauve. I don't even know what mauve is, but it has mauve flowers. So there you go. There's a colour that you didn't even know they existed, and it grows about 27 millimetres. So it's another good one to put in between large plants, so you have some flowers coming through. But again, sunlight. Just my reading glasses. This one is a Fincinia nodosa, right? Yeah, a really good name for that one. And there's a reason for it, because it's a knobby bush. Actually, no, it's called a knobby. What do they call it? Knobby lubby rush, which is an interesting one. And it grows. It's native to South Africa, bro. It is also native.
Brush, isn't it?
Is that, mate?
Cup brush.
Club brush. Yeah. Sorry, got that one wrong. But it's native to a couple of countries. So it's Australia, South Africa, bro, and a bit of New Zealand, bro. It goes everywhere. We share this one. But it grows about 220 centimetres, so it's a little bit bigger. So it kind of, it does brown nutty flowers, right? That's just me 3-year-old's head. But yeah, 3 little nutty flowers in that one. So it does, like, they're on the tip, and then they grow these weird nut things. You've probably seen them near beaches. So if you're from those countries, you'll go to the beaches and you see these little nutty flowers. That's what that is. Yeah. So this one's the Pimelia fognatus, right? Or pink rice flower, as we commonly call it. Basically, it grows into kind of, I don't know if you see these, but it grows big, right? And then it's got these weird leaves that go kind of like that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. It's a big, long flowers. All these become really quite long, and it's about, about 1.5 metres, so it does get quite large. But you can plant it next to other plants, and it'll stay kind of that size. But if you see these long things, they go really long, and then at the end here, when they're a bit fatter, they get these pink flowers, and then there's like about 50 flowers on the end, and it makes like a bubble, and they're all little miniature pink flowers, and it's it's really nice to look at when it's flowering. When it's not flowering, it just looks like a bunch of sticks, sort of. But yeah, it's a good one to put in between things. If you like, that's what I'm liking about these, is they're all little ones, and I need little ones. So that's a good one. This one is Calothomus sanguineus, right? You get that in your mouth. But also known as, which I bloody love, is where is it? The silky leafed blood flower. So vampires froth on this shit, right? So it's got this flower that's red and it hangs down like this, like a bat. I think that's why they called it that, because it's like it's hanging upside down like a bat, kind of Dracula-ish. And then it grows kind of 2 meters, so it grows quite a lot. This is the largest one out of these, and it does need full sun. All of them need full sun, being Australian natives. There's only a couple of Australian natives that don't like the full sun, being Aussie plant WA. So you're not going to get this anywhere else in the world. So that's this cool one, and I'm looking forward to planting this guy. And hopefully Dracula doesn't come and mess me up, because I watched a Dracula movie the other night and it scared me. So yeah, Dracula is my plant, not yours, man. So, yeah, bugger off. And that's it. That's the stash. And what I'm going to do is out the back, I've got a big native wall. You've probably seen it if you watch my videos. And I'm going to put these in between the big ones, so they'll grow and the little ones will grow in between them, and you'll just have all these birds and bees and, you know, old grannies that like native flowers coming around going, oh, isn't that lovely? So yeah, thanks for that, Rockingham. But yeah, check out your local councils or your local you know, environment centres, and sometimes they give away plants, or they have cheap ones, or you know,